Alright all, and welcome back to a new video previewing day 4 of the Royal Ascot Meeting. And finally, thank God, we struck a bit of luck today and got ourselves a couple of winners on the board. Starcatcher tipped up at 8-1 last night, went off as 4-1 in the end, and won in the midst of Frankie Dettori's four-timer. And obviously Stradivarius, absolute machine of a horse. He is one of the greats we're ever going to see. And obviously, from a flat racing perspective, it's fantastic when you have a horse like that who just keeps coming back and winning races. Constantinople got chinned agonisingly in the last, but he'd gone out to 6-1. I'd had a bit on win, bit on each way, that sort of stuff. Ran a cracking race, though. I'd still watch him, and all placed first as well in the big Britannia Stakes. I think the big mile handicap at 16-1. Anyway, moving on to today, or tomorrow even, and it's the Albany Stakes to start us off, the 6 furlong race. It's a race that I think is one that perhaps will pay the way to just be a little bit calm and go for a couple of each way shouts. And I think Galadriel and Precious Moments would be my two in here, both at around 12-1. Galadriel was pitched into a listed race on debut for Kevin Ryan, by Kevin Ryan, and ran a good race at Cork. Hopefully can go well again here. A step up in trip, sure to suit considering the way he ran at York. And Precious Moments was third, bang there in a Curragh Maiden, just behind Tango, who came out and ran an alright race in the Queen Mary earlier this year. I think they both have each way shouts in a 3/4 place race. The King Edward VII Stakes, I think I've been banging on about Japan. I liked him for the Derby each way. He ran an absolute crackerjack. Can't be going deserting him now. He's even money. It's not a great bet, to be honest, in terms of price, but I think this could be his day with destiny in terms of Royal Ascot, and I think Japan's got a massive chance perhaps in the St. Leger down the line. He seems to be a horse that's improving with runs. He obviously needed his first start, and I think will take a heap of beating here. I think one that actually at a big price, if you wanted to trust on pedigree, is Jack Yates, an absolutely stunningly bred son of Galileo. Should potentially, he could make a big leap up the ranks. The Commonwealth Cup is a very difficult race, but again, 10 sovereigns was a horse I do like, and he obviously just didn't quite get home in the Guineas. That Guineas is working out to be quite good, to be honest. I know Magna Grecia hasn't done much for it, but like Mamoon was fourth and came half length second in the Derby. I don't think it was the worst race we'll ever see. He's 5-4, again, short for what he is. And one perhaps at a big price is Forever in Dreams for Aidan Fogarty. He's 33-1. Backed him at Haydock last time out when he was 16-1, and he came good for us. Has gone for a lot of money though this week, so hopefully they think she will go well. The Coronation Cup, or Coronation Stakes even, I think it's a bit like Alpha Centauri last year. I just can't see Hermosa past Hermosa here. And I know that's very boring. 3 O'Brien horses in a row, 3 favourites in a row. But who's going to beat Hermosa is the question I'd ask you guys. And one that if you have the answer, please tell me. Like, we've got an unknown French horse in here, Castle Lady, couldn't really be trusting it. Jubileezo's won 2, just very kind of soft races. Pretty Pollyanna was well beat at the Curragh last time out by Hermosa. I just don't see what's beating her. I know she's odds on, but I think she's probably one of the better favourites of the week. The Sandringham Stakes is a bit of a shambles, to be honest. I've come down on a couple again. Hotsy Totsy at 7-1. He's quite short for a race of this nature, but he's 2 from 3. Ed Walker does quite well with these types of horses. Won the race last year. Ed Walker, the trainer, won the race last year. I think he could go all right. And really, I was struggling. I was really struggling to come up with anything else, to be honest. I think Ice Gala, perhaps, for William Haggis, might have a little sniff at 25-1, but to be honest, it's a race when there's a lot of races on at Royal Ascot, and I'll hold my hands up, I don't have as much time as I'd like to go through the races. These sort of handicaps, like, I don't know how you can make head nor tail of them, to be honest. Invitational is also a horse that's probably got a good enough chance for Roger Varian at 8-1. And in the final race, the Duke of Edinburgh Stakes handicap, Fugera Prince is a horse I really like for Roger Varian here. Andrea Azzini in the saddle, just 5 races. He's only run the 5 races, so he's very lightly raced for what he is. He should stay the mile 4 easy doors, and I think he could go very well. And Ben Vraki is a horse that could go well, could be open to improvement. I'm not sure whether it will win or not, but I know myself, Arthurian Fame is a horse that is owned by the BlackRock Racing Syndicate. BlackRock, for those of you that don't know, which you probably won't, is a school that was directly opposite the school I went to. Know a lot of the lads in there, and know a lot of the lads involved in that racing syndicate. I'll probably have some each way money on, because if it wins, I wouldn't be able to bear it, to be honest. But fair fucks to them. Hope it's gone really well so far this season. Wishing them the best of luck. Some of the lads watch the videos, so if you're over there, lads, have a great time, and hopefully Arthurian Fame can do the business in the Duke of Edinburgh Stakes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you did. And of course, give me the answers to the questions we want to know. Will Hermosa win the Coronation Stakes? Will 10 Sovereigns win the Commonwealth Cup? And is Japan a racing certainty? Tell me down below.